months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. That jab misses. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. Well-placed hook. Nice counter. There is not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? So much for boxing. This is a fight. He got out of the way of that right hook. He got out of the way of that right hook. Punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. As bad. Here we go. Round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pepper you all night long. Rush them.
Straight right, just miss it. Nice work to block that right uppercut. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Beautiful counter punch. You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. No secret. Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Hold that thought. David Adelaide just took a big shot. David Adelaide couldn't take any more, and down he goes. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom. do it again.
There's a counter shot. That counter shot lands. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. We need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
That uppercut's blocked. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Nice counter shot. Caution being thrown to the wind. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. I've got to wonder how. Here we go to the fourth round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Both men step back for just a moment. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. You don't want to trade shots. Beautiful counter shot. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
You have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed. It's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Back into the fray here in round 5. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won this hands down.
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Adeleye rocked. No, hold her right there. Oh my word, Adeleye in some serious trouble. David Adeleye gonna go, and that was a heavyweight shot that put Big D down. I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five, six. You still
beat the count and are ready to go again.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. So it's... Here we go in the 6th round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
His stamina is off the charts. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? A perfect counter shot. He wasn't ready for that counter punch. These two fighters are made for one another. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them. And there's the bell for round 7. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Sometimes when you get nervous, something that's so powerful, thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
And he fails to score with that left hook. Punch, counter punch. Oh my word, Adelaide in some serious trouble. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with the hook. The straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You know, there's the bell for round 8. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. Because
Referee calls time, and we'll look at the cut.
Okay, are you all right? Are you okay?
And the referee's going to allow him to fight. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
it's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit, and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
David Adelaide just took a big shot. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. He threw a punch and just got countered. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice job slipping that left uppercut. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.